Hey coach, it's Kit. Can you believe we're at the end of the first month of your coaching journey already? This is crazy. It's flying by, right? It's so fun. So what is this video going to be all about? Well, first off, begin with the end of mind. Remember, your goals are to hit Emerald if you haven't done that already. It's very important, and it's very easy, quite frankly, to invite, think of your friends to invite in this journey, a spouse. If you're someone like me, and even if you have a child who's over the age of 18, you can make that person your first coach. So important that you hit that right away so you can start earning those volume bonuses and be eligible for those free customer leads. Your other goal, as you've been learning in the Finish Line Leaders app, if you're doing those lessons, is to try to hit Success Club every month. It's just a nice target that helps you build that incremental income each and every month. And if coaches are signing onto your team with the challenge pack, you're hitting it in that way. If folks want to get on Home Direct with Shakeology, you're hitting in that way. Or if a customer even wants to come on board with the challenge pack, you're hitting it in that regard. So the one thing I want to talk about in this video is, you've been at it for a while, you might be inviting, and you might be facing some no's. You might be facing some rejection. And believe me, I've been doing this for a long, long time, and I have been faced with a gazillion no's. So I want you to make sure that you have that why. Remember what you wrote down in that coach information form in the very first week? What were your goals? What were your purpose? What were your reasons for doing this? Have that front and center. I have mine posted on my desk right behind me. I look at it each and every day. College education, being able to provide for my family, being able to take a nice family vacation, not having to commute an hour each day like I used to do to an office. That's my purpose. That's my why. That's what this has brought me. And even on those challenging, difficult days, which I still have, I focus in on that. So first and foremost, to help you get through those challenging days, make sure you're constantly revisiting your why. The other thing is, this is not going to happen overnight. I highly suggest that when you go into this, as I did from the very beginning, you've got to give this at least a year. You do. And know that it might take several conversations before people either decide to join your team as a coach or decide to change their daily behaviors to something much better than what they're doing now. I mean, think about your day one. It probably took you a lot of thought, and you really had to process why you decided to embark on this journey as a coach, or why you decided to start the 21-day fix or 22-minute hardcore or P90X. But once you did, and once you got into a challenge group and you had that motivation and support, that's all it took. And that's all this is. It's really so simple, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to overthink it. It's about inviting people to your journey, and it's about leading with your heart first. I know that sounds corny, but it's about leading with your heart first and not your head. Don't go into every conversation, even in the back of your head, saying, "Ooh, I hope I get a challenge pack here. I hope this person buys P90X, or I hope this person joins my team as a coach." No, go into that conversation wanting to add value to that person. Ask a lot of questions. Take interest in that individual. Peel back the layers of that onion that person is. If you know anyone who connects with you well, I bet they're that type of person. They're the type of person who the conversation is not about them, it's all about you. So ask those questions. What are you struggling with? Why? Be honest with me. How would you describe your nutrition? What are those nemesis foods that you really shouldn't eat, but you do eat? I know I've got them. What about you? What makes you want to decide to do this now? How can I help you in this journey? Ask questions like that, and then you're more likely to bring someone on board to join you in the journey. All right, so keep at it. Continue to do the lessons in the Finish Line Leaders app. You might want to come back to some of those, even though you've watched them already. Continue to do your power hour and your daily activities. Check into our weekly Zoom calls on Wednesday nights. And that's all there is to it. Have a great day. Bye.